Today I will share about how to achieve physical mastery. Hello, welcome to this community where we are committed to together learn and grow. We will use the 3 theoretical frameworks as a basis to direct our learning and growth and the process of reinventing ourselves. These videos were published earlier, and I will provide a link to each of these videos in the description section. The 3 theoretical frameworks are namely the 8 pillars of life, the 8 layers of self as matter and energy, and the 5 dimensions of personal development. If you view these videos, then you will become aware that the physical dimension, the physical layer, and the physical pillar run across all the 3 theoretical frameworks as a common thread. As much as we would like to organize all of these knowledge into charts and graphs and tables and diagrams and lists, the truth is it is not that structured. So instead of looking like one of these diagrams that I have used in previous videos, the truth is when we are engaged in taking action towards learning and organizing our effort in reinventing ourselves, the diagram pretty much looks like this. It looks like an artwork. It looks like a web. Such is this knowledge. It spans across various domains, and hence it is not easy to lend structure to it because it is not just purely empirical science. It includes the empirical sciences, but it also goes into the realm of arts and psychology and even religious texts and scriptures, which are a part of spirituality. So brace yourselves for this journey because it is going to be very eclectic and interesting and adventurous nonetheless. And the best part is what we stand to gain when we have mastery of each aspect of this knowledge. Let's plunge straight into today's topic, physical mastery. Even though I am using the word physical, the discussion is not going to be restricted to the physical component in any of the theoretical frameworks. Such is the process of reinventing oneself. So, when we talk about physical mastery, we are talking about our body, right? So, managing our physical body, and this comes from working on our knowledge and skills. So that is a separate layer from the physical layer in the 8 layers of matter and energy. And of course, it also involves working on our emotions and working on our relationships. So we have to master all of that, right? So, and when we talk about physical mastery, it is not restricted to your physical body, but also your relationship with the physical world around you. That includes people, other inanimate things around you. So this is rather complex and eclectic. As I've told you before, in order to master physical dimension or your physical layer or your physical pillar, you have to work on your skill and knowledge. So let's look at the physical body. So you have to know everything there is to know about your health and well-being physically, but of course your physical health and well-being is also supported or can be affected by a lack of psychological health or a lack of social development or social mastery. In other words, your relationship mastery, right? So you have to put all of these things into order. So in order to have a healthy physical body, you have to exercise, you have to eat right, and you also have to make sure that you are in a healthy mental state. So such is the journey of learning and growing and reinventing oneself. So you cannot have an ideal state of one dimension or one layer or one pillar if you do not take care of the other layers, dimensions, pillars, right? So that message comes across loud and clear. So apart from health, physical mastery includes hygiene, includes appearance. So these are the things that you have to pay attention to. What can motivate you to always maintain a high level of hygiene? One of it is loving yourself. The other is motivating yourself to always be hygienic, yes, smell good, look good, and also motivating yourself to dress well by using your relationship with others, or this relationship with others could include your relationship with colleagues or people at home, right? So similarly, when you have people who are reliant on you or people who are subordinated to you, this could be family members like children or a spouse or even your parents, yes, siblings. So how can you be the motivator to make sure that these people attain physical mastery? You could explore your relationship with them and together use each other as a bouncing rock or a bouncing platform to get ahead in life, so that you achieve ideal physical mastery. This means that you have the right body weight, you eat right. You know that eating is often a social activity in modern society, right? So there is even a saying that when you are overweight, I think this was mentioned by Oprah in one of her shows. She asked this question: if you're overweight, you need to ask yourself, what is it that you're really hungry for? And sometimes the hunger that you are trying to satiate through food is not actually hunger for food, is not a physiological hunger. Rather, it is an emotional hunger, a hunger for a satiation in an emotional dimension or a social dimension. So when you want to achieve physical mastery, you have to take care of all of these. Apart from physical mastery of the self, there is mastery of the other layers, which is not directly part of yourself as matter, but impacts you because it is the physical world around you. So this includes your relationships with physical things, like lusting for someone, which is not the right kind of emotion to have, because lusting here means being obsessed. So lusting and obsession could include lust and obsession for other human beings. Yeah, I'm talking about sexual lust. And it could also be lusting and obsession with other physical and material possessions. Like if you already have a good handbag that's worth 100 US dollars, why would you want to lust after a handbag that is 30,000 US dollars? If you're already naturally beautiful as you are, why would you want to lust after an appearance of an 18-year-old when in reality you are already 50? It is this kind of lusting that eventually in the long run destroys your physical self, because when you're 40 or 50 and you want to look like you're 18, you go for some unhealthy options, like perhaps a cheap plastic surgery or even an expensive one. I sincerely believe that if we take care of ourselves by eating right, by exercising, by being emotionally and psychologically healthy, there is a radiance that will shine from inside that leaves you looking really good at any age. And that kind of radiance and beauty is the right kind of radiance and beauty that we should go after in physical mastery. Thank you for watching. If you found this video useful, please click like and subscribe. There will be one new video every week around this topic. Let's rebuild and make a better world by improving ourselves. Let's learn and grow together. Bye bye. See you again next week.